I know you took it tough. How have you been doing the last few days?
It was kind of hard for me to sleep the first couple of days, but, you know, my coaches and my teammates, they didn't help me the most, man. And it's way different in the league. Like, your players, your teammates, and your coaches, they really got behind me and really lifted me up every single moment and every single day they seen me. So I just salute my coaches, the whole organization for just being by my side.
How'd they do that?
Just telling me stories of their own and telling me, like it's next play mentality. You play corner in college, so you just got to keep that next play mentality. It's a new week. Let's go take it out on the Commanders.
Are you dying to get back on a football field?
Yeah, and we had a long week this week, so a late practice, so I couldn't wait to get to practice today. I just wanted to put some cleats on and run around.
What's the teaching point for that specific play for what you will do differently next time?
Honestly, just go catch the pick. It's really nothing. Like, that's a bang play, like my coaches said, man. I'm running full speed. I never looked at the receiver, not once. I was looking at the ball the whole time, and once I jumped and he jumped back into me, it kind of knocked my vision off from the ball. So next time, just secure the pick, and then it ain't gonna be. There's no 50-50 situation.
Joseph Asai told us that he suggested to you face it and then fix it and then forget it.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you?
Basically, like I said earlier, just next play mentality. Because Josiah went through the same thing a couple of years ago, and unfortunately for his situation, it wasn't the next game into next season. Now we got plenty more opportunities to get it right, and rather for it to happen now than down the road.
Obviously, Lou trusts you. He put you on the field in that situation in your second NFL game, and he made it abundantly clear he doesn't plan to change a thing. What does that mean to you?
It just means a lot, man. Just like I said earlier with my teammates and my coaches always just being by my side since that play happened. Coach Lou, he talked to me a lot, and after the game, that was one of the first people that came up to me and told me, man, everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. Let's just get to next week. You're going to go make a play next week, even Coach Taylor.
How often have you watched the play? Or do you need to watch that, or do you try to bury it?
I watched it probably 1,000 times. I can't even count, but that's just me. I love the game, so I watch almost every play a lot of times, but that specific play a lot.
What was it like dealing with that after the fact? You know, what's it been like watching it back and, you know, hearing people talk about that play and knowing how consequential it may have been? What was that like for you having to deal with that?
I was in a lot of tears, honestly, but like I said earlier, man, my teammates, they never let me put my head down. So I watched it a couple times and just, like I said, trying to see what I could do better. And usually, like, my whole career, I always made clutch plays. Like, you go all the way back to D2, I always made clutch plays. So in that moment, I just knew I was about to intercept the ball and didn't come away with it. And I think God just told me it wasn't my time yet, and we're going to get it back down the road.
So the only thing you would have done differently is, you know, you said you're trying for the pick, right? I mean, so just make the pick the next time? Is that what I mean? Yeah,
jump a little higher. Go get the ball. Track the ball. And I don't think the referees could say anything if we bumped each other, but I'm catching the ball. So I think that was the only thing they called the flag, because the ball, like, flew in the air so far.
I don't know that anyone can, you know, prepare and practice to be ready for a matchup against a guy like Kelsey. Yeah. What did you learn just kind of going up against him and Mahomes for the first time as a whole on Sunday?
I mean, they're both two good players, so it's just normal, honestly. Just I don't know how to answer that one. It's not nothing too special.
How much is on your mind is, you know, maybe you see them again in January and, you know, you can be an even stronger player heading into that matchup next time?
I honestly can't wait to see them. I got him as my one of my lock strings right now, so I could see it every day. Both of them, yeah, because I can't wait to see them again.
It's on your what? It's on your...
One of my lock strings on my phone. Yeah. I got like a slideshow, and I could just click through like family members, and then they on there too.
They're family now, huh?
Yeah, no, they're not family, but yeah, I can't wait to see them again.
Did you chat with Kelsey at all? Was there any introductions or anything? Or?
No, sir.
Have you done that before with the lock screen? Is that new, or have you done that?
Like usually I do that like whenever we had a big bowl like last year against Ole Miss, they had Penn State teammates like talking on internet. So I screenshotted that post and put it on my lock screen so you don't forget it. Remember what you're doing it for.
I know you've had difficult moments losing people close to you, but on the football field, is this the most difficult thing you've ever had to deal with?
Yeah.
Any close second?
No, it's the most. It's the most I ever dealt with.
I mean, was there anything that even comes close to this that you've experienced in the past on the field that you learned to get over things like that?
No, nothing came to this magnitude.
Do you view that the lock screen thing you talked about? It's kind of like a healthy motivator for you?
Yeah. It's just a healthy. Just remember your why.